So anyway, I want to get going with this introduction, but first of all, it's very simple. Everybody, most of you who are active in the TiE Silicon Valley network knows Shyam Das. So I'm going to introduce, it's such a privilege to say a few words about him, but I'm going to keep it to just 1 minute as requested. Shyam's been a serial entrepreneur, founded 3 companies over the years. His lovely wife, Neelama, is right there, and he has got 4 very, very accomplished children, all grown up. And one of them is very smart because she married a South Indian like me. And he actually was a scientist with many, many patents, more than 15 patents, if I can recall, and then wrote many scientific papers over the years. And of course, in addition to that, he was entrepreneur, a scientist turned entrepreneur, turned health coach. So that's the significance of this evening. So, he can understand and relate to what entrepreneurs go through in life. And, this is a very important session. And, before I turn it over to Shyam, there is our president, Venk Shukla. Venk. So he is a stickler for doing things on time, so we had to get things started. So, but later on, we'd like you to come and say a couple of words. So I'm going to turn this over to Shyam, and we get started right away. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ram. Actually, I'm honored to hear so many good words. Now you have given me a chance to tell to my wife, my second president of TiE, the incoming president of TiE, has so many good things to tell about me. Friend, Naren Bakshi. And if any of you have seen him, he lost 90 pounds. That is unique. How many people can lose 90 pounds? That's why I'm inviting him here to tell his story. How did he lose 90 pounds? Therefore, what motivated him to lose them 90 pounds? How, as a matter of fact, when he is not an easy guy also, because when we talk, he will be upset sometime, he will argue and argue, but one unique thing he has, which I wish all my students has the same thing. He will, at the end, he will say, okay, I'm committed. That's the commitment I want you to tell this story. Thank you very much, Naren. Vidya.
So, first of all, let me thank Shyam and Ram especially, because they have gone out of their way to create this kind of event at TiE. TiE is about entrepreneurship, but as you heard, no amount of entrepreneurship is of any happiness unless we are healthy. So for TiE to recognize this, arrange special food, to just give you a teaser of what is a better food is a great thing. Let's give them a big hand. Oh, sure.
Come this side.
Yeah, no, this is better for me. But let me start by telling you, which I've shared with Ram and Shyam. Today happens, Ram and Shyam. Today happens to be a very big coincidence. Today was the exact 50th anniversary of my coming to Silicon Valley in 1966. So Ram, you arranged it certainly at a day where I can have anniversary celebration with my family and friends. So let me now first acknowledge my wife, Kusum, my daughter, Asha, and somebody in the family. It's always helpful to have a doctor in the family. Dr. Navneet Singh, please.
And he is my special guest also.
He's a pediatrician, and he starts training people at an early age. in things that we should be doing all our lives. So that's absolutely wonderful. So today, in TiE tradition, I was asked to present my story. But it is not my entrepreneurial story. It is about my personal health story for the last 50 years. That too in 5 minutes. I'll make sure that my 50-year story can be told in 5 minutes. So first of all, let me ask you, which Naren do you like, left or right? Come on. Right? Right? No. There is a better Naren. There is a better Naren. And I can tell you, I like myself in the right. Now, my journey really should have started long before. All my childhood, my father, my parents always said, "Pehlo sukh nirogi khaya." I mean, this is the word I've heard right from childhood. And what that really meant was, you can never be happy. You can never be happy if you don't have healthy mind and body. But the important thing is, in Western world, sometimes we say body. It really starts with your mind. My father lived till 96, never had single disease. I never saw him take single aspirin in his life. He believed in naturopathy, curing by itself, and he was telling me every time, since 2000 I've been going there, so Naren, you did all the good things, but you forgot number one. And that was a big slap on my head. Somehow, things were such that I came here to this country. As you heard everybody, work, entrepreneurship, social service, all of those were higher priority. Family and health suffered. So it's all about priority. What good was this IPO? What good was this IPO? Raj, in the same year that you and me created an IPO within 1 week apart. Within 1 week apart. Raj is a different person. I've never seen him unhealthy. So best thing is what he did. Best thing is what my father did. That's the best. But it's equally important that we learn that at any age, once you make up your mind, you can correct situations. I created Versada starting at age 48. I was not an entrepreneur, but I became an entrepreneur at age 48. So once I said that, there's no reason why I couldn't do something. So look at this. Here is the IPO, here is newspaper articles, here is Fortune magazine, here is Contra Costa Times, on and on and on. But just tell me, was I happy? Just tell me.
We have time.
Yes, 1 second only. So was I happy? Can you see it? No. I don't look happy. My dream at age 67 was to reach a point of no disease. Feel good from XXL to small. And what I'm wearing today is small. This is small. Jeans, right? And live an active life. For me, active life meant I lived next to the Mission Peak, and I used to see it and I couldn't go. But to be able to go there was a big positive thing. But you need, just like entrepreneurs, we create a vision.
A little faster.
Yeah, I will go. I'll just 1 minute more. So as we go and want to create a dream, we naturally have to create our team. So it started for me, my family, that became a support group. I was working with India Community Center, Ron, you were there, and naturally we learned a lot there. And then finally, my coach, Shyam Das. Let's give him a big hand. My health journey is very simple. Started with losing weight was the main thing, lose weight. But that corrected so many things. But that's not enough. You have to then rebuild your muscles and eventually also go towards meditation, emotional health. I also didn't forget the fact that if I looked better, I feel better. So you can see how I looked and how I look today. I had orthodontic problem, I was able to correct it. So that's all I wanted to tell you. And I'm so delighted I'm here. And I'm ready to help any one of you. Many people come to me also, not to Shyam, but to me. Does it really work? And I have to be able to answer what works, what you have to do to customize for yourself. So there are many answers, many answers. The question is, does it work for you? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Naren.
So, great question, though. Thank you.
So I want to thank Narenji for guiding me as well as introducing me to Dr. Shyam Das. The question I have for you is, how do you find the discipline and the motivation in a consistent way? That's a big challenge for me.
Well, I would like Naren and Vidya to say on that. Okay, do you have a microphone, please?
See, my answer is, if you reach a point in your life, for whatever reasons, and you're willing to give it your number one priority, and let me tell you, there is a test I took of you on the phone. I said, are you willing to give every day, every week at least, higher priority to your health than your wife, your friends, and your wealth? If the answer is not yes, it won't work. It just would not work. So you must say, I've reached a point where I don't want to die. I don't want to be sick. I don't want you to be in hospital. Then you'll do it.
Naren, I see Kusum staring at you.
She knows that health is number one.
It is hard. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's super easy. And,
It's not easy.
You know, it's super hard. And the first week when you do it, it kills you. Right? You feel like you're you're feeling sleepy at 6 p.m. and you're tired and you can't work, all of those. It takes a while to overcome all of that. And you know, finally, I think the results will start speaking for itself, and it's a cycle where the results motivate you and you do more and more.
Okay.
My question is to Vidya. I have bought the book and I'll read it, but I wanted to find out what is the one thing that you found in this book that pushed you to the edge?